Hi everyone, I am Sneha S from Department of CSE Cybersecurity, studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today I'll be talking about social responsibility and connectivity through different topics. So let us begin. The first topic is Module 1, Plantation and Adaptation. Plantation and Adaptation of Tree. What is a plantation? A plantation is a farm or a estate in a tropical or subtropical region. Or simply a plantation can be a place that is planted or under cultivation. So in plantation, what do? We just plant trees or plants. So how do you choose the right tree for your location? First, you'll consider the climate, then you'll see the size and growth, and then the soil compatibility. In climate consideration, you will research about the climates, and in size and growth, you'll see the tree's maximum size. And for soil compatibility, you will see the nutrients that are present in the soil. So how do you plant a tree? First, you'll prepare a site, then water and mulch, then you plant the tree very carefully. Adoption of tree. Why do we have to adopt a tree? Basically, adoption of tree is a public reward given to communities for their contribution to tree care. It can be a way to encourage individuals and organizations to plant and care for native species of trees. So it's usually a community work, but we can ourselves individually adopt trees and take good care of them. And next, we'll have importance of adopting a tree for long-term care. There are three steps. I mean, why are we even adopting a tree? First is for the community involvement. All the communities will involve, and it will be a teamwork. Next is education and awareness. We'll be providing people education about the plantation and adoption of trees, and also environmental consciousness. And the next is long-term sustainability. This deals with the how many years a tree can sustain and grow. Now let us see the second module, that is Heritage Walk and Food Corner. Mm, Heritage Walk and Craft Corner. Heritage walks are a way to learn about country's culture, traditions, and history. They can also help a city to develop in character and by history by encouraging community involvement and urban conservation. So in all these modules, we are just going to talk about how a community is involving and evolving together. So significance of heritage walk, personal observations. Walking through an area allows for personal observations and can provide you many heritage sites. Second is physical activity. People can stay physically active. Third is historical moments. People can learn about the historical moments that have happened. Next is the sustainability. People can understand the importance of monuments in a civilized society and encourage people to protect heritage sites. Next is accessibility. Some heritage walks in India are designed to be accessible and comfortable for senior citizens. Craft Corner. A craft corner is a space for crafting where you can store and recognize your supplies. It can be a place for hobbyists and professional crafters to sell their products. But here in the craft corner, it is a basic activity that was conducted in a class in order to learn some new handicrafts, which was done by us. Here we have a simple craft bookmark. A bookmark is used in whenever we read a book, in order to remember the page we read, we keep a bookmark. So here is a simple procedure. You can go through that. Next, module 3 is organic farming and waste management. Organic farming can be defined as an agricultural process that uses biological fertilizers and pest control acquired from animals or plant waste. Organic farming can actually be initiated as an answer to the environmental sufferings caused by the use of chemical pesticides and synthetic fertilizers, which means organic farming. The word organic means it consists of carbon. So from the plant and animal waste, whatever the carbon related products will be there, that can be used as a fertilizer for the plant's growth. So this is our organic farming. Meaning and need. A system of farming which uses organic inputs like green manure, cow dung is organic farming. And why do we need organic farming? Because excessive use of chemical fertilizers reduces the fertility of soil. Excessive use of chemicals can lead to soil and water pollution to conserve the ecosystem and so on. Let's see the benefits of organic farming. There are many benefits, but some of them are listed below. It's environmental friendly. Next, healthiest and tastiest food. It's inexpensive process and the source of employment, and also it generates income. For other points, you can just go through this slide. Next is waste management. Waste management is collecting, treating, and disposing of solid material that is discarded because it is served its purpose and no more useful. Okay, so waste. What can you call a waste? A waste is something which is no longer used for anything. So this waste should be collected and disposed under certain conditions. The task of solid waste management present complex technical challenges. They also pose a variety of administrative, economic, and social problems that can be managed and solved. What is the benefit of waste management? First, it saves valuable time and resource during an incident. Second, it allows more efficient and effective waste management decision making during an incident. Third, it enhances communities' adaptation to the waste related impacts of climate change. Next, let us see conservation of water. Conservation of water mainly refers to protect, preserve, and control the usage of water and its resources. It is a system introduced to manage fresh water and to avoid the scarcity. Conservation of water is very much essential as it saves life on earth. So why are we even conserving water? Conserving water helps us to supply more amount of water for longer usage. Like for example, think our generation is properly utilizing the water, which is not needed. We are using it additionally. So we'll be wasting water and it will not be available for the future generation. So in order to conserve, so we have to conserve water so that the other generation can also use it. Because only 21% of fresh water is present on the earth's surface, so we cannot waste water. It can become necessary in all areas because these natural resources are reducing along with the increasing population and their usages. So we can see that as growing population, the usage of water is becoming more and more. So how do you conserve water? First, keeping the tap closed when not in use. Obviously, we have to close the tap whenever it is not in use. We have to check for the openings or leaks in water. Then we have to make sure that the collected rainwater can be used for gardening. Next, we have to measure how many buckets of water is is used in a day, and we have to try to reduce it. I mean, whenever we wash cars and all, we simply don't have to run water through pipes. We can save water by using water in buckets, and we have to not waste water. For bathing through buckets, we can use a quick shower instead. Next is a rainwater harvesting. It is the most and the best way of conserving water. Because this rainwater, no, that has many minerals and nutrients in it. This rainwater can be used for gardening also. So how are farmers contributing to the system? They use drip irrigation system as we have seen in parks and all. For recreation activities, we use drip irrigation. In this way, farmers are also contributing in the conservation of water. The last one is a food walk. A food walk refers to an excursion where participants explore different eateries, food markets. During a food walk, participants may sample various dishes, snacks, or beverages while learning about the local cuisine, culture, and history from knowledgeable guides or locals. So, in our college, we had this food walk where we had different menus. We were learning about the food that was served, and we also learned about the marketing. Next, we'll see the significance. First is culinary diversity. Food walks celebrate the diverse range of cuisines and culinary traditions. Next, social connection. So we know we are talking about social responsibility and connectivity. So whenever people gather, there will be social connection between them. Exploration of hidden gems. So sometimes, when we visit places, we'll not be knowing what is famous there. So whenever we try a new dish, we will be knowing about and something good happens. I mean, if the dish is good, that time we will know that there are some hidden gems in that particular place. Next is health and well-being. Means when you're eating good food, you promote your health too. Preservation of food culture. Food walks contribute to the preservation and promotion of traditional food practices. Like whenever you go for a food walk or food tour, you'll be having traditional foods as well. So there it helps in preserving our food culture. Next, tourism offsetting. So whenever visitors are visiting a place where they had no knowledge about the place, so for them it will be a place where they can eat good food. And next, memorable experiences. Obviously, when you create long-lasting memories wherever you visit. So that is one more thing. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel.